Hey, it's JD Bishop, and this is The Society. I'm sitting down with
Telvin Wallace.
He's a contemporary artist coming up. He's a senior here at North Carolina Central University. He graduated in May.
Yeah, I graduated.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You good.
When I read up, you feel like you're a senior, my fault. But yeah, I think he's really dope. I got the chance to visit one of his exhibits. Can't wait to see what's coming next. So, speaking of what's coming next, what do you have coming up next?
I got a few like private stuff I got to keep on the wraps, but right now I'm just trying to get into graduate school and focus on like some more technical aspects of my work. So I don't really think, not necessarily hyper real. I want to eventually get to like hyper surreal, whenever I understand color makes it better. But as far as body of work, I'm extending the I feel like Telvin series, which is the oil washes based on mental health. And then I'm working on this Bill Light project.
Okay. I seen that you talk about mental health a lot. So how do you feel as if your art portrays mental health?
In most cases, whenever I choose a person, it's a lot of the time it's somebody I either know or I came in contact with. I had a conversation with them, and I don't think they understood. I figured out what they, not necessarily figured out what they were going through, but kept like picking up on like the little things that a lot of people don't like pay attention to. So actually the idea came from like personal experiences, and then actually the guy who was the curator or the director of this museum, he gave me this Charles White book, and Charles White had these oil washes. And I asked my professor how do you do it? And it's just a mixture of terpenoid and then burnt umber. And just light to dark, pretty simple. But yeah, so also what that is it's an old master imprimatur. So what that is the first layer of the painting. Nobody sees it, but it's basically where you determine the values that you want to use for the local color. And you do that from light to dark, of course. And yeah, so for a period of time, I was extremely depressed, super anxiety, just anxiety all the time. Some real heavy stuff was going on at the time. So I had like 3 or 4 paintings stuck at that same stage, that oil wash. And at that time it was just acrylic. It was acrylic that would do these blues, but so then the next year came. I still like a couple days before I had this I had a show at the Cardinal Art Center. I had to knock out a couple paintings. So I knocked them out. And the one that everybody loves was my friend Will. He let me work in his studio at the Ruby to work on these 2 paintings. I spent like a couple of days on them. I was playing around at first, and then whenever it got close to the date, I like just wrapping them up. So it was a painting with James Baldwin, and then a painting with Will. Will and I had a conversation about memory and then childhood traumas and stuff like that. So that was the beginning. So Will was the very first person that steered that body of work. And he doesn't necessarily deal with like some mental health issues as far as like a disorder, but of course everybody has like these experiences that give them a type of like PTSD. So yeah, that's where it started. But as far as like what's next, I plan on using the full figure instead of just like a headshot. Because I want the message to be a lot more clear, because it's not as clear as I would like it to be. It's just the face, and then I want people to make the connection with the title, but it's not that simple. So
I'm looking forward to that. How showing the full body from children is going to change? Going to change how people see. I know giving more in a picture, painting or a picture, could change the way people see certain things. Never mind, I answered my question right there because seeing more inside of a picture gives you more inside of a picture.
But also, whenever you add the full figure, you can emphasize the movement more, so it creates more like emotion. So that's why I think a lot of people like Ernie Barnes, because it's like there's a guy named Peter Paul Rubens. He did these big like muscular like plump figures, but they always like were in motion. And so that's also what Charles White did. His style was more sculptural, but Ernie Barnes was more like elongated figures, emphasizing movement. It was usually multiple figures in the composition, and I think that creates more. And then the colors in these are like super vibrant. And, yeah, I like his whole palette actually. Like I checked out a couple of his paintings recently. Yeah, just expanding my palette and playing with like some tricks and techniques.
Okay, so you come from you as an artist. What is art to you?
Right now, to me personally, I use art as a language about like how a rapper uses music as a language. I would say that's the same thing because I know like most of my the title of my paintings come from music. And that's what I usually think everybody knows. There's some 70s soul up in there, there's some 90s R&B up in there. And then it's usually like I pull from samples of songs. So like I pull, let's see. There was a song on Kanye's Day album, and it was called Trouble Will Soon Be Over, Blind Willie Johnson. And I use that to talk about a drinking problem that I had in common with a friend. So that was another problem, drinking, impulsively, not even for social purposes, but just because it's there. Talking about that and how that's a problem. And a lot of it is what people don't think it is.
You said that the subject matter of your art is like dystopia. I seen that somewhere. So I didn't know personally what dystopia was at all. So I went and looked it up, and it was basically saying that like art is, I'm not saying art is hell, but a dystopia is hell. It's like a place.
It's like a fantasy. I wouldn't put it in the connotation of like a hell.
You wouldn't put it there?
I would say it's like to me, it's like, I like movies and stuff, and film. I'm interested in film. And so, you ever seen Doctor Strange?
Yeah.
It's like you're in an astral dimension.
Okay.
You like in your own world. Like I said, I work at home by myself. I'm in my own world.
Yeah.
I can do whatever I want, play whatever music, you just in your own world, especially if you like a lot of things. You know how I tell you I need to do these paintings in like usually between 2 and 8 hours. Something to like the washes take about roughly 2 hours, because they're very loose. Yeah, I can just say it's just you're in a fantasy world. You keep getting these ideas. You're not distracted by the real world, obviously. That's just me personally.
So speaking on like how you're your own world, how does the process of you creating work? Like, is it a certain mood you say, certain things?
Yeah, like I'll play some simple soul in a minute. Like Marvin Gaye, right? 90s R&B, Lauryn Hill.
Oh yeah, now you're talking.
Yeah, Lauryn Hill. There's one song. My mom really likes the Two Zion song.
That's what my mom said.
That's one of my mom's favorite songs. She said that reminds her of when me and my brothers were growing up. 3 siblings, 2 brothers and a sister. Yeah, put on stuff like that remind me of my parents. I don't listen to rap like if I'm stretching the canvas, like I build my own canvases. I listen to that part. But whenever I'm ready to like lock in, make some colors, I listen to something real chill. I really like Kenny G. I really like Kenny G. Huge fan.
You like Vampire?
Of course.
See, now you're talking. We really well.
Yeah.
That's how they want.
I mean, if I'm in the right mood, I'll play To Pimp a Butterfly in a minute. Like, or my favorite album of all time, Dark Fantasy, Kanye West.
Oh, yeah.
With no beef much is amazing. I actually would do a body of work based on that entire album.
I'm just over it.
Yeah, let me see. Process, yeah, I usually start, I get my homeboy Brian to shoot some images for me. Well, like I'll shoot myself, or sometimes I'll even just grab, like, right now I'm working on like background, so I'll steal a background out of the movie. Yeah, so I took the background out of this movie, Moonlight. You're not gonna be able to tell. Moonlight, one of my favorite, that's like visual poetry. And like the smooth painting from scene to scene, and then the smooth painting from scene to scene, and then like it was I think the boy was running, and the camera was shaking. I wish I could do stuff like that somehow with like painting, but yeah, right now I'm working on backgrounds. But yes, starting with sketches, looking at images, looking at films. Sometimes I'm not digest, it's already there, but I just want to find something interesting to add to the conversation.
Are you eventually going to transition into film?
I would, but I don't think I would. I would if given the opportunity and I had that much free time to where I don't need to paint. I would try it, but it would have to be something that at least I would be doing for like a year, because I would want to really understand it and then figure out how I can incorporate that into my painting.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were about to say something.
Oh, no.
So when you was talking about like movies like Moonlight, what's other black directors that or not directors alone, but movies and directors that like inspire you as an artistic, or just feed into that artistic, feed you where you very artistically throughout the movie?
I'll be honest. I'm just gonna sound wild. When of course I love Mary Jenkins. Of course I love Ron Coogler. And it's not even because they're black. It's just because you gotta accept like you're talented. That's but yeah, I like Michael Bay. Like I like the explosions in Michael Bay movies. Who else I like? Steven Spielberg. No, Michael Bay #1. If I could do anything, it would probably this is one of the things I really want to do. Low-key. I want to have a painting. It don't even got to be seen. I just want to have it in a Michael Bay film. Just because, of course, Mary Jenkins and Ron Coogler. Because you'll see like the art, like a piece of art. I want to say Henry Wiley was on Power. They really the first one brought along. So yeah.
I want Spike Lee to put something on my work.
Yeah, Spike Lee actually got this artist on the She's Gotta Have It.
Yeah.
That girl, she's out there now. Yeah, she even dropped the book. Yeah, she dropped the book. Yeah, I like her.
I look into it. Like I think the painting at the end of the show. Have you watched the show?
Yeah, I seen that both seasons.
Okay, yeah. The ending, the last painting she showed, where everyone was like, where she was hung by, and she was naked hanging. I think that was pretty deep.
Yeah, and see, that's why I want to go. I want to go there with that. I want to get a little. Because everybody got a dark side too. And artists, have not necessarily the easiest or the if you're that skilled and talented, that's like the best way to get it out. Or especially if you know how to do something. I would do that, because it's how I feel that.
How do you handle critiques? Like if somebody critiques you a little?
Be careful.
You're a little careful?
Yeah, you can't. You just gotta be like, really. Well, good or bad. Some people like it, some people don't. I think I got more like negative comments than positive ones. Nah, I think I know. I just don't really. I used to care like a lot. I used to care a lot to the point where it would make me stop painting, but now it's like, man, it's like whatever. There's a lot of people that be critiquing paintings can't even paint. Like they're not even artists. Who like, yo, no, you should do this. Like, I just be like, all right.
I get that like your opinion is nice.
It ain't even like I don't like making. I don't like belittling people. I don't do that. I don't like making people feel ignorant. I just have to say, okay.
Okay.
And like grandma, I'd be like, well, what you thinking? Like, what you know? How would you approach this? And you would try to say, well, yeah. And then I'll just be giving you okay, that's interesting. I don't like trying to be like rude about it. You know, it's just not there. So you just have to understand, you know, some people's discipline is their discipline. Like, honest pain. I'm not gonna go to my mom and be like, yo, that ain't the right way. Like my mom, English teacher, we can pull up on my mom and say something like, give her a critique on something she wrote.
You chose Nelly and Kanye West. I seen like one part of your exhibit, and I know you talk about mental health. Is that like why you chose those two artists because they know for like having things with their mental health?
So the thing is with that project, I was interested in how people view rappers. And I like how recently Tyler the Creator said that was accurate. Like, so I was thinking about like how people view rappers. Oh, he's crazy, he's a lunatic. And I also, ultimately, I was thinking about how, as black people, when somebody makes a mistake, we are quick to ostracize them. And, you know, people skip completely over the fact that Barack Obama said that cancel culture is not activism. I don't feel like you can say black power and then ostracize somebody that's a part of your community. That's me personally. But I understand people don't, you know, my mom don't like the decisions that I make. You know, my dad doesn't. I don't like some decisions that he makes, but you know, I mean, of course that's a different dynamic, but I think, you know, some people do cross the line, like, of course, but I don't think you should just kick somebody completely out of the community. I don't think that's...
Do what they believe. I feel like, especially with our I don't know, like with our people, we tend to do away with our people more quickly than other people. So I
So I don't like that. Even if they are, you know, everybody comes from like a different background. Like I'm country. You know, some people come from this city. I remember I was like playing basketball. I thought I was nice. I came in Durham. Everybody was nice and tall. It's different. Everybody's exposed to different things. You know, everybody's not going to be like you, of course. So, you know, I don't know.
From other conversations we had, like in just in passing or at your exhibit, I'm just curious to know, like, what's your interpretation of love?
You know, it depends. My interpretation, it depends on how. I mean, everybody has ways that they measure things. And, you know, whether it's time, success. But I think with love, for me, I would say for me personally, I want to go with pain. The love that I have for painting, I will go over the top to paint. Like, I like I've turned out some internships, some like pretty intense internships to like work on like my painting, so to get in these spaces that I actually will be an intern. Like I would want my painting to be these permanent collections, not because you're not for the money, but you know it's just somebody appreciates your work that much. You know, they buy a piece from you and it's part of this prestigious collection. Love as far as what, like romantically?
I mean, it was open, but sure, romantically. How does love your romantic love?
I'll say this.
Love you are?
Overall, ultimately, to me, like I said, I get a lot of stuff from music, and I think the reason, one of the reasons why I mostly just declared it our major was because it's J. Cole's song. And there's a couple lyrics, but this one made me like finally realize like hey, this is like probably this is the way I feel. I feel this. I feel how he feels. He said love is one more for somebody and for themselves. I think in a way, like, well, of course, people say art is therapy, which it is for me, but I think that's me wanting more than I want for myself. Me wanting to be, like, physically not being happy, but that inner me being like, wanting the pain, making myself. That makes sense?
It does. It does. You love yourself, man. You love your art. I like that. So have you ever had any other passion other than art?
I used to be an athlete. I used to play basketball and football. Won a state championship in football, 2013, when I was a junior, me and my older brother. I got to figure it out. So that's cool. Honestly, like, and then with Cola, I'm going to go back. Because I'm appreciative these two questions. And when I stopped trying to get a 4.0 GPA, that's when I found love. And I found painting. I like, oh, man, forget this. I'm like, I shouldn't have been like that. Like, I could have definitely went to some more classes, but I was like, trying to go to the see the next exhibit somewhere. But yeah, that's how I don't know. But what was the question? What was the last question you asked?
Did you have you ever had any other passion other than art?
Yeah, music, football, and I was getting academics. I love to read. I read a lot.
What's some art that you read?
I like, of course, James Ball, Edgar Allan Poe, and I like poets, nice news, Carl Van Sigmund Freud. I can go all day.
Sigmund Freud.
Sigmund Freud.
Like, what's your thoughts on Sigmund Freud? Because I see you mentioned him.
It's interesting because it's like, I mentioned a place of anxiety, but you have to read this book to understand what that means. And that's a problem that I do have is that not everybody knows who Sigmund Freud is, but I did open up that like book to work, not book that thing where people want to know who he is.
Yeah.
So they understand.
I mean, I learned about him in psychology class on the gynecology. I don't know, but he created that little thing like the psychosexual stages. I remember learning about that.
The ego and the yeah. Yeah. And then he has I want to say it's nothing to do with tradition, and I was one of the people that I was studying when I first started painting. But when you first start painting, I think everybody is trying to figure out what their style is, what their painting is, what their niche will be. So I was working with, I would go to this jail that would make the paint thicker, and how he would paint it like super thick. Where y'all playing with new things at this point, it just kept changing. Sigmund Freud is another reason why I was interested in like psychology. I went from being in like a month now, from physics to psychology to art, and then academics. I was trying to do either business or like someone just so that's why I did physics. So in high school, I kept going to these like STEM symposiums. Ended up in business stuff. So yeah, that was academics and then sports.
Physics, art. Do you think art is like physics?
Of course.
How important do you think art is for Black people in life? Because I mean, like, yeah, we listen to music, but like a lot of people don't appreciate the work of art.
I mean, a lot of people's cases, they aren't told about it or exposed to museums at a younger age, so they don't really care. They didn't have that enjoyment or opportunity. I think the ultimate importance to me, after what I've been exposed to in undergrad, because I didn't know this myself, I didn't know there were so many like names of white people in these songs, not enough black families. Black and black families. And I think how black people are depicted in our history is the problem. You know, it's always a black person on the enemy, you know, a black person. Like literally, if you go to the National, no, I don't think anybody recognizes. This is one of my favorite paintings, and it's kind of like it made me feel some type of way. I mean, of course, I can't ask them. Flemish Baroque painting. This is got like and how they look. Though they look like pasty, like a pasty black. But I mean, it's like it's gray. It's like the person is gray. Like, it looks ridiculous to me. And then it's a table of white people. You know, it's a black person, like right smack in the middle, but holding like a plate. So clearly, this is probably like I can't remember the exact composition like right now, because it's been like a couple months since I've seen it. But it's just right smack in the middle of the composition, like casual. And then opening people's eyes and minds to that. You know, and like yo. You go to the museum, there's no black history. I just read like this morning that there was a riot that people tried to like erase in Wilmington. This is Wilmington. This is like a couple hours away. There was a riot where this dude Alfred Waddell. He wanted all the black people killed. Every time you see a black person, he wanted them killed. Yeah. Like literally black woman, black kid, black man, yeah.
Was it working? Was he doing it?
They don't have, I forgot what it said. I don't even think they got what is it, the death toll rate? I guess the death toll or whatever. They don't know how many people were killed, and they try to erase that. They try to erase that entire like event.
What era?
This is like 1898, like between 1898 and 1920.
Wow.
Yeah, so you gotta think about that. That's like, 1920s, 100 years ago.
I mean, I feel like people always try to make like the bad thing that happened to black people, like make it seem so distant. Like
I'm about to say, they throw it on the
like we wasn't just 70, 60 something years ago.
And then I saw that not anti-lynching, but the lynching law, the law about lynching just got considered a hate, in 2020 got considered a hate crime. So that threw me all the way off.
I thought that been the rule.
That's intense. That like says a lot about America right there. A hate crime. That should have been a hate crime before 60 to me.
Okay, thank you so much for sitting with me. It was a pleasure.
No problem.
Thank you. And y'all stay tuned in. Thank you for coming. And always welcome back. Y'all keep looking out for his new work. Telvin Wallace. I'm going to drop his ad name below. Like, comment, subscribe. I don't know. This is the Society. We out.